Thank you very much. Does anybody know how much CO2 emitted to come here? Maybe somebody come in electric vehicle or walking or, well, companies have the same problem, but not for commuting, for everything. And this is a huge problem because they have to report all this information. From last year in Spain and in Europe, all large companies have to report all the environmental information. But also large companies are demanding all their supply chains to report all this information as well, so they can mitigate reputation risk. In addition to this, they have another problem. The fund behind the 5% of this bank is asking for more transparency and more information related to the environment, social, and governance. So now people are getting more and more worried about this, and they don't know how to do it, and they spend a lot of resources. There is a huge opportunity now, especially because it's one of the main goals of the European Union to achieve a net zero carbon economy by 2050. So all the supply chains for all companies will have to move in this direction. But not only this, financial institutions also find a huge opportunity in this. And as Carlos Torres says, the future of finance is to finance the future. The future of finance comes this way. How many products does BBVA offer in his services for client solutions and all type of customers, enterprise or not? But we came with a solution. We have developed the very first software that calculates automatically the environmental information, including the carbon footprint of companies. We put technology and innovation to facilitate companies in their journey to sustainability, so they can focus in more added value report. With all this data, we can also establish benchmarks so companies can know if they are above or below their peers. And also we can recommend automatically some recommendations in order to better perform. But especially, they can report automatically to their customers or for public tenders all the information. We save up to 90% of the time. We are a software as a service, and we are mainly focused in companies that can provide us with an MRR going from 1,000 to 10,000 revenue per month. It's called between the deers and the elephants, for those who know about SaaS. Our approach to market is mainly through events. We also develop a solution for mobility that actually BBVA has used. Some companies now, at the moment, is using in Fitur. In 2 weeks' time, we cover also the largest car expo here in Spain. And also we have already booked 30,000 events for 30,000 attendees during this year, and we are in negotiations with much larger events. And also through LinkedIn, which is our favorite. These are some of the companies that already trust us. We should up here, we are developing a proof of concept with Airbus. We have also got approved from OHL. Also, we got approved from other large companies in different sectors. As you can see, the company from different sectors and size. Our competitors are mainly consultancy firms that do most of all these procedures manually, so it gets a lot of inefficiency, but also a lot of errors. On top of that, there are also some softwares on the market, but they don't use digitalization as we do. So we are much efficient during the implementation, but also allow us to explore the data. Finally, I'm George, CEO of GreeMko. Mar, our chief sustainable expert, was leading the software development of Abengoa, and Fernando developed Cemex carbon footprint globally. So thank you very much, and thank you.
Okay, thank you, George. Okay, there's no questions or anything like that.